Go.
No echo. No echo. Actually, I'm a bit disturbed. There is no. Apparently, when you take pills and the show goes boom to say that we're live, there's no technical problems. Maybe you should just keep having toothache and keep taking those drugs.
Okay.
I don't know. This is like the smoothest start we've ever had, apart from it being slightly awkward.
Let me see the. Where do I click to find the video? It's on your page, videos, isn't it? Uploads. Oh, here we go. Live streams.
Yeah. I can send it over to you if you like. So you can.
Okay, I see it. Okay, cool.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, let me tweet.
Live. Okay.
I'll tweet as we.
Just tweeting. I'm gonna dance while Victor tweets.
Oh, here we go. Oh, are we live?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're already live. I didn't realize.
Keep your speakers off. There we go.
Oh wow, Strawberry Mochi. I just saw her on Twitter. My God, she's with a girl with fangs. Okay, let me look.
I'm not sure how I. Well, that sounds nice.
Where is he? Huh?
What?
Someone tweeted me, Victor, please help. Jerry is leaving Japan. Oh, Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, no, really?
Did Tom chase him out? Well, sorry, we're not talking about cartoon characters.
Really, Jerry? Jerry, what's his username? Jerry. I've featured him on my channel a few times. He does the intro. He does animation. He does the intro for Aussie.
Okay, well, talented. Icarus 18, Malaysia was.
He has a few viral videos. He's really good at doing a few viral videos.
Yeah.
Jerry Gerald. What's his name? Jesus.
Is his name Jesus? Well, there you go. I guess.
I'll call him live. I got him live. I'm calling Jerry live.
Okay. Say hi to Jerry.
His username. Fuck.
Is it that? I'm not sure you're allowed that as a username. So just so everyone knows, because Victor is basically high and on sedatives and life, his tooth hurts. So we are going to have a short show. It's going to be short and exciting, like me, except I'm tall and not exciting. But that's tonight. We're going to be
tall, aren't you?
Sorry.
How tall are you?
I'm not exceptionally tall. I'm just over 6 foot.
You're like 6'2", right?
I'm like 6 foot, 6'1.5". I'm like 184 and shrinking. Japan makes you shrink.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
it does.
So, Travels with Jerry. That's his.
Travels with Jerry. Travels with Jerry.
7 million views for the world's shortest escalator, and he's got a video called "Leaving Japan." Well, Travels with Jerry is leaving Japan, and he looks very sad.
Everyone, I got some big news, and let's just get straight to it.
Oh, it's sad.
That's a DMCA violation. You can hear right there over the speakers, but that's okay because Jerry's a friend. I think he's a friend, isn't he? He's not going to shut us down.
Well, no, he won't. So Jerry, you know, this is the thing about J bloggers that is, well, you know, it's the fact of life.
Someone says I have a tan. I don't have a tan. I've been inside a hotel for the whole week. I've just been in air conditioning. It was supposed to be 38, so I took all T-shirts, and I was freezing cold because of Malaysian air conditioning and lack of freedom. So sorry. You were saying?
I'm looking at the comments too just now. Okay. Well, we don't have much of a show tonight, as in focus.
We got nothing.
I mean, we could talk about my tooth, but that's not gonna be fun. I had great teeth till I was 40, then suddenly all my teeth started falling out.
If you like hearing about Victor being in pain, thumbs up.
Freak is my friend tonight. This is medicine tonight. You know, in the old days, the dentist would pull your teeth.
Is that like old-fashioned medicine or
like
modern medicine?
Yeah, I'm in horrible pain right now. I was up sitting in bed last night, lying in bed till 3:30 a.m.
Yeah,
in pain, just hoping the pain would go away so I go to sleep. So
yeah. Oh well, I've been away, as everyone knows. I've been.
You look good though. You do look like you look healthy.
I ate too much.
You know why? Because you were away from your family and all the stress. No. You were actually on a working not a work vacation. You were away for work, right?
I was working. I was emergency coverage on a training on a course. I was training people to do stuff, and it was cool. It was a good week. But no, I've not been up to date.
You were working in Malaysia.
Yeah, truly Asia. I was flying over there. I had to fly this Sunday
I
night.
hear there are a lot of Japanese who retire in Malaysia, so it's like Costa Rica for Americans.
Really? In Malaysia? That's
There's like a small community of Japanese, and everything's it's like Florida, like people just go there just to retire.
Well, it's affordable. I'll give it that. It's got great food. Pretty nice people. It is like a Sharia law, and all that they don't apply to foreigners there.
Really, Sharia law?
No alcohol sales allowed.
That's what Trump follows, right? Trump is.
That's what he's, I think, asking for.
He's going to impose Sharia, Trump law.
Yeah, Trump law sounds a lot better than Sharia law, even though I wouldn't vote for the guy. But yes. Although who knows? I mean, yeah, it's that stuff is getting crazy. So I missed the last week. What's been going on in Japan the last week? I got back just in time for the anniversary of 311. We all made videos about.
Yeah, I saw you made that. I made a teaching video because I just talked about the word kinembi, the fact that you can't really say kinembi for recent. You don't use kinembi for disasters generally speaking. Yeah,
I think. Or for disasters, no, that's right, because it's a commemoration. You don't really commemorate
the anniversary of the earthquake. But
yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Anyway, what has happened? Okay, cannabis use is up. I've heard. I wanted to make a story about this, but I couldn't track down
cannabis.
I couldn't track down the Japanese source because I didn't want to just quote the English source.
This is
apparently cannabis use arrests in 2015 were up 19.1%.
In Japan.
Yeah, in Japan, of course. In America.
Hey, Elvin Ing, love your country. Thank you for having me for the last week, even though I was trapped inside a hotel the entire time. Saying hello from Malaysia.
Someone from Malaysia's coming?
Yeah. So I don't have a tan, seriously. I've been indoors. I think it's just all the delicious spicy food. I put on a bit of weight, which isn't good because I have my health checkup next week. But digressing, go back. Weed.
What is this? Danny Chu is a lie? Did someone say Danny Chu was going to be on tonight?
No. Well, I know some people mistake me for him. That could be it.
You do look a little like Danny.
I do. I am like Danny. I'm not going to show my pillow on the camera. I'm not going to confirm or deny. But Danny's a dude, and I would love to get him on. But he's been combating illness and so on himself.
Oh, really?
And he's a busy dude. But yeah. So what's this about weed being up in Japan?
So in 2015, cannabis-related arrests were up 19.1%.
You could say that they've reached a high.
Yes.
I'll be here all night. I'll just be shooting them out. You don't have to clap.
So I got a call from Kelly yesterday, Strawberry Mochi.
Why does that follow the cannabis conversation?
No, because she said, "Oh, Victor, I'm coming to your comedy show on the 19th." But this month on the 19th, I was scheduled to do a comedy show, but because here's the thing, I want to go. I can't, as a married man, I can't go out that often. And on the 25th of this month is the Batman Superman movie comes out in Japan and the USA.
You have to save up those what do they call them? Base leaf points.
In the back?
Yeah.
I got Superman and Batman costumes. So I thought I would love to go. I talked to June and Rachel yesterday. And so we're thinking of going dressing up. Of course, me and June, not Rachel, but as Batman and Superman.
I see. Well, that would be.
So I can't do both. So I thought I got to give up the.
Are you saying that you play for both teams? Is that what you're trying to?
Yes, the comedy team and the cosplay team. So they were like, yeah, they're going to be in town, so we might go together. But I don't know if June is going to. I don't know if that means he's agreed to dress up with me. But
who are you going to support in that movie? Are you going to be rooting for Batman or Superman?
Well, they're both going to team up together against the real bad guy, who we don't know who that is yet, but maybe Lex Luthor or whatever Lex Luthor has created. Who knows? But it's always that way. Like in the beginning, they're against each other. It's like if someone made a movie, Victor versus Hiko, but in the end, we'd probably just go up against another J-vlogger, whoever the hell that is.
So you're saying that you'll be playing for both teams? You'll be switching.
That's true. I'll be a switch hitter.
He loves everybody. I can.
Dude, why? What's with the low-level homophobe?
It's not homophobe. I'm just asking if you like Catman or Batman.
So there's actually a lot to discuss. Let's talk about other J-vlogs real quick. Travels with Jerry. Jerry is a great, though not very consistent J-vlogger, but he's made some really good videos, and he's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
And maybe we get him to come to the Hanami. I don't know when he's going out. I just saw that he's leaving Japan. And his channel is called Hippie Killer 1.
Ah, okay. Now I realize. Hippie Killer 1 I recognize.
And he changed his channel name to Travels with Jerry. He has a couple of really big videos. One of them is the world's shortest escalator.
Yeah.
Just 7 million views, which is just amazing.
Terrible.
7 million views. What is the biggest viewed video of anyone you know personally? I've got one that's maybe 2 million. Maybe.
I'm sure Eric's probably the biggest.
No, you know who it is? It's our friend Ken Tanaka.
Oh really?
Probably. He's got that racism in Japan video.
Oh yeah, that's pretty big. Mully's toothpick video is pretty huge as well.
I don't think it's even past 1 million. I don't think it's at the million level.
Okay.
And now the word viral has changed.
Yeah.
What does it mean anymore?
Now it means you're actually sick. That's pretty sad. It used to be a good thing, and now it's just associated with like Zika. If you look at it,
racism only 204, 1 million. We're speaking Japanese. 1.2 million. The other one, 8 million. Oh, there we go. What kind of Asian are you? 8 million.
8 million. Dang.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's excellent. I'm really glad it's him that's got it. Actually, someone who actually, because he puts effort into.
Oh, he really does.
Into that.
You've seen his new series of the good cop, the 2 bad cops.
Oh, yes, the 2 bad cop and worst cop. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's awesome. Anyway, yes.
Charlotte's got one. She's got one that's almost got 2 million, so she's up there too. But yeah, it's hard to beat the 2 million point. So that's amazing. Anyway, Travels. Jerry's leaving. I don't know the details yet, but if you get a chance, check out his channel.
And Ryan Boundless is leaving.
Ryan, I heard he's leaving, but as far as I don't know, I saw someone told me a month ago he's leaving, but now he made a video.
Dude, that guy's been leaving for 15 years.
He's been in Japan, I think 16 or 17 years. I don't know yet, but
yeah.
Did you get a chance to see his video? I haven't seen it yet.
No.
I made videos about it, but I haven't seen it yet.
I saw your comments about his last video or something, but I don't know. He's just leaving really slowly. I think he's
let's talk about you as you're more of a white person than I am. No offense. Do people just insist on speaking English with you, and you feel do you feel super annoyed still? How do you deal with that? I mean, these he calls them gaijin hunters, but I just call them clueless people. But
no. No, and you know what?
How long have you been here, Hiko? It's about 16 years too.
Yeah, I've been leaving for about 17 years now. Yeah, I'm actually coming. You know what? This month, the 23rd, is my 17th anniversary of the current stint.
At the same time as Ryan Boundless.
Oh, there you go. I should go have a party with him. I don't know. So yeah, I've been here a while, but in Tokyo, seriously, I don't think anyone cares. I don't know what it's like.
It does depend on the location. That's true.
It does come in, and maybe once every.
How about your wife? Do you have to do you have to correct your wife once in a while? Stop speaking to me in English. Your wife never speaks to you in English, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, maybe people who want to speak English will consciously make attempt to try to talk to me like once every. I don't know, week or maybe less than that. And if they do, hell, I let them, I got wound up about that sort of thing for about the first 2 years. It didn't happen very often. But
did you see my video, by the way? Did you have a chance?
I did not. I saw that you put the video up and I saw the comments.
I mentioned that. I said that it is something that I felt the same, I felt the same way as well. In the past, I get all pissed off, but I think it's a stage you go through, and then you leave it behind because you realize there's no.
Well, you grow up, you leave that preschool playpen or whatever. You have all these complexes and insecurities, for your first couple of years, and most people, grow out of those. But some people never get past them, and and then those people
Phoenix says, I gotta point this out. Phoenix says, whenever I go to Inaka, I am rarely spoken to in English. Phoenix, nobody speaks to you at all, okay? So that doesn't count. Nobody wants to speak to you.
Stop trolling the commenters. And, Phoenix is a nice guy.
I'm looking forward to seeing Phoenix face-to-face at the Hanami coming up soon. And I hear that I got a call from Tikio Sam yesterday. I haven't talked to him in like a year because because I have a love-hate relationship with that motherfucker.
Mostly hate, yes.
Mostly hate. No, but he's a great guy, but you know, he's just so irritating sometimes. But I gotta admit, he
cut his hair.
qualities. One of them is he is an incredible promoter when it comes to Hanami. It's always a little bit too late, but his videos are always amazing. I mean, this guy, he makes the most incredible promotion videos.
You think about Sam or Phoenix?
No, Sam.
Yeah. Okay,
I outright just hate Phoenix.
Oh, well, that's,
Just kidding, Phoenix. Every time I mention his name, he has a massive orgasm. I have that. That's a fact there. No, but anyway, Tikio Sam is making an amazing video right now, so I'm looking forward to that. You guys look for that. It's going to be cool.
The thing is, he can't possibly make a better video than the one he made last year. So I think it's a waste of time.
No, but the year before was good too. But this year, I've already seen cuts, dailies on this one. It's amazing. Yeah, he showed me yesterday. It's pretty good.
We'll see.
He's got a drone. He's got drone shots in it.
He's got drones are cool. But you know, no, I will believe it when I see it.
James O'Hara says I should wear the front half of the Batman costume and the back of the Superman costume. That's a pretty good idea.
That's not a bad idea. Or half and half down the middle. Or something
get someone to do it in half. Oh, that would be great. James O'Hara. You know, I love James O'Hara. I mean, he hates homosexuals. That's the only problem I have with him. But he's a very intelligent person. Besides that, which is more baffling to me that how you can be homophobic and still be that intelligent. He's actually very clever. I show him any video. And he knows exactly where I am in the world. I don't know how he does it. It's spooky. Try it. Go outside and shoot a video and ask James O'Hara to identify where you are. He'll find you.
No one's told you about the GPS that we have on you that tweets out your location.
I will put a GPS in my ass because this guy can find me anywhere in the world.
Well, there you go. That might be how it got in there.
It used to bother me. I just gave up. Like, okay, but no one's going to attack me.
It could be a crazy smoke screen that he doesn't want you to find out how it got in there.
Oh. I've got some gossip. Let's just go. Let's go shallow today. Kelly, Strawberry Mochi made a video about how to YouTube.
Oh, I saw on Facebook the comments about this.
And apparently people are giving her shit for it, even though she says very clearly in the video, this is just my opinion. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. She's just giving advice for people who try to face it.
That doesn't protect you in every situation. But I think on YouTubing, why not? Yes.
Well, as soon as you say this is my opinion, people have a reason to bash you.
Yeah. In fact, that'd be a great genre to like be able to search and just troll randomly everybody who's ever said this is just my opinion. Triggered. There we go. We have a hashtag triggered. We have many people have been triggered. So what was the opinion that she gave? Did you summarize it?
Well, it was all common sense stuff. It was mostly, I mean, to be honest, if you follow her formula, you would do well. You couldn't do worse. You could do worse. Well, you could do much worse by not doing it. Well, I'm sorry. Good advice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm in pain right now with the tooth, but yeah. It was good advice. It was, basically how to don't bring your personal life. Don't get into drama. Don't waste your time in that field. You'll learn how to edit better. And make videos with bigger YouTubers if you can.
Yeah.
Which is what she did, and it helped her quite a bit too. But of course, there are certain things she doesn't mention. The fact that she's really cute and she's a really nice person helps as well.
Yeah. Well, wonderful personality is where it starts, of course.
Oh, yeah. Well, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, she's a girl.
Yeah.
And most of the people watching are men. So, by the way, as we speak right now, on Japanese TV, they're doing a Maria Sharapova special.
Oh, yeah.
The doping scandal. And they are showing Russians who, in their youth, used to be women.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I said. They used to be women. They're showing them now, 30 years later. They make us look like women. Okay? These women have become balding men. It's amazing. Like, I cannot believe that these women are the same people. When they were young, they were like,
I'm sorry, what are we talking about?
Maria Sharapova was banned recently from tennis for using meldonium.
Meldonium. That sounds like something that would make.
It sounds like a Superman fake thing, right?
Meldonium.
Whatever that is, but they're showing in Russia. You can apparently go to they actually did it. They went to the store and you can buy meldonium for 400 yen. It's like nothing.
And it will make you bold and masculine.
It'll make you like a man. Yeah, when you're
Who
young.
slipped,
When you
who
get
slipped
old.
it to me?
Huh?
Who slipped it to me? Where
No, you're
was the Russians? I
Hiko,
knew
these
it.
men. You look like a young woman compared to these guys who used to be women. Actually, they honestly they look terrible. They're women, but they look like old men.
Okay.
They look like old balding taxi drivers. They're all, but it's amazing. This drug is terrible.
Unobtainium.
Why are we talking about this? I forgot about it.
I think you call they become unobtainium after taking
Adamantium. What is this unobtainium? What is that?
Unobtainium. It's the element that makes I think is it Iron Man fly or something like that.
Well, Wolverine is made of adamantium. I don't know. Whatever.
But so this is the drug this is what Sharapova is going to end up like.
Well, she's apologized for it. She said she didn't know. Her doctor gave it to her in 20.
If you apologize, does it stop you turning into a man, though? I mean,
I know, because she's beautiful. I hate to see her looking like a man. But.
Not that there's anything wrong with that sort of thing, but I still am confused. So in the future,
that's what it was. Kelly is not on this drug. I just want to point that out.
That's great. I'll stay subscribed.
Too bad there's no steroid for YouTube.
Oh, well, it probably is. Actually.
Is there a metaphorical steroid for YouTube? Big boobs? I don't know. What is it? There isn't really.
Well, obviously, if I knew that, yeah. I don't know. Is there a steroid? Well, of course, there are underhanded tactics for YouTube, but the thing is, people get caught on that stuff eventually. I don't know. I mean, I would say having a
let's go back in YouTube history, Hiko, and of course, the true J vlogging godfather was Kevin Cooney. I will admit, I have no problem with that. And if he were still here, I would definitely give him my hat and say, dude, you're the true godfather. But of course, he retired like 3 years ago. I was talking to someone today. Oh, Scott Unrested, who said that if you disappear for 5 years, then you're basically dead.
Yeah, although he hasn't exactly disappeared, but yes.
But I mean, he hasn't made a video in 3 years, at least.
From YouTube. Okay, right. Yeah.
Oh, is he making videos somewhere?
Yeah, he's on public broadcasting in northern New York State, making travel shows.
Really? I didn't know that. That's great.
Well, he's got a blog, and he's got a couple of videos, and yeah.
I see he brought the blog back recently, but...
Yeah. It's
but not on YouTube.
He's getting back into it. He's been lying low for a while, but he's supposed to be getting back. So yeah.
But who else was around in the old days that is gone now? Of course, we have Apple Milk, 1988.
Yeah.
Who else was there?
Who else was there?
Who did you watch? Not necessarily J vloggers, but other people.
Well, I used to just watch The Daily Show, and then I switched on to J vlogging through. Well,
you mean Jon Stewart?
Yeah, the old Daily Show.
That's how you started on YouTube.
That's how I started watching YouTube, and then when that got banned, I started watching SXE Phil.
Really, I knew him when he had 90 subscribers.
Wow. Well, there you go. I watched him. He was like one of the biggest guys on YouTube.
What?
Well, when he was like one of the top rating, when Daily Show was gone, I went to go see the rankings and see, well, what do people watch when they don't watch the Daily Show? And I saw he was quite high ranked, and I found him quite entertaining. So I started watching that instead. And it wasn't really probably until the Hanami of the first year, the first Hanami that I was around, that I probably found out about, okay, here's the community with Swan, Tokyo Swan.
Tokyo Swan. Iwate Swan and Tokyo Swan.
And all the people around that time.
What?
But yeah, all the people around that time. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, Cooney's videos, are still great. They're not, I don't know, this is the thing. I don't know that time really matters all that much. I think once someone, they become less searchable.
You're right that the quality doesn't matter, but people don't want to see old stuff. You could go, you know what? You could go back right now and probably reshoot all of Cooney's videos and no one would notice because you would reshoot them. They want to see the new stuff. So. It doesn't mean they'd be just as good, of course, but
yeah.
Hana Minx disappeared too.
Hana Minx disappeared, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But wow, Mackie TV JP is throwing some crazy stuff out. But yeah, I don't know where they are. For me, if people make good videos, they're good videos. But that's right. I mean, I guess people don't want to watch an old video, and they don't want to, and they're not very searchable. Google kind of deranks them and so on as well. So it's actually hard to find, even if you search for them directly, if they become pretty old, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Who did you watch that didn't? Actually, I'm trying to get drunk because my tooth hurts so much right now. Light Japan. I want to meet Light Japan. Are you coming to the Hanami? I'd like to meet you. You sound like someone who likes to get dirty. He makes
that impression. Videos. Yeah, he probably plays Batman and Superman.
Yuichi Tuber says Kuni was a cunt. Why did you say that? I've met him a couple times. He was very nice. He was only not nice to me online. He was very nice to me in person.
Yeah, pretty much. Whenever you went around, he was pretty much not nice to you or about you.
To me?
Yeah.
Really? Now you tell me.
Yeah, well, that's all right. People have their quirks.
Yeah, I never had a problem with him, actually.
Yeah.
I think someone poisoned him against me. It's kind of Game of Thrones kind of thing, Someone whispered in his ear.
That's our lives, isn't it? It's Game of Thrones. It gets a little bit like that at times, although yes, I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of new YouTubers coming up. One of them is a guy named Chris. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. Chris Bitty. Oh fuck, I forgot his name. New guy. He's actually. This is so amazing. He's not actually even in Japan yet.
You realize this is the second time on the show tonight you've introduced someone by saying their first name and then following it up with fuck, I don't remember.
Chris Gritty.
Gritty, okay.
His name is Chris Gritty. No, but his YouTube username is a little bit different. It's got a quirky name. I'm trying to find it here. It's called. Just a second. I'll give you his YouTube name. Is C Gritty. SEE. Okay, so for Chris, it starts with a C, but he spells it out SEE. Chris Gritty is a professional photographer from Hawaii who is coming to Japan on the 22nd of March, and he's already made 8 videos as a J vlogger. And he's already prepared them, and he's already uploaded them, and they're just waiting to be introducing himself in his life. And he's a very interesting guy. He's a divorced single father who's getting his life back together.
Yeah,
and he's moving to Japan, so he's gonna be telling a story. And because he's a professional photographer, he has a great video touch. His videos are really well made.
It's called C Gritty. SEEGRITTY.
GRITEI.
Huh? GRITEY.
GRITTI. Gritty. GRITTI.
I, not Y. Okay.
Not Y, sorry.
Oh, there it is. Ah, yeah, I know this guy. Okay. Got it.
And he watches us, and he's good. And I said, hey, dude, when you get over here, if you stay for a month, and I'm sure you're going to be making videos, then we'll have you on the show because he's skilled. He's got real skills.
He has the skills to pay the bills.
Yes. You know who we haven't had live, but I'd love to have live is Ami Yamato.
Well, I could talk with her about that. I've done a live video with her myself, of course, the Skype conversation.
You did a live one?
Yeah. It was pretty
But
tough.
you edited later.
Yeah. Well, that was awkward because I was acting inappropriate. I was infatuated.
You were a scumbag. It's true.
I was infatuated, but we recovered that.
Beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's lovely.
Well, yeah. I mean.
Speaking of which.
Yeah.
I met Rachel and June 2 days ago.
Yeah,
they're both beautiful people. Both of them. And in real life, they're just hot. They're hot. They exude hotness. And I was showing them Regan, the vegans. You remember Regan? Regan in Japan. Remember him?
Yes.
Okay, so he has started a channel called Regan the Vegan, and his Twitter blew up. He's got 8,000. He's got more followers than I have. Like 8,000 or something.
Yeah.
His pictures are all him taking his shirt off and showing his body. So Rachel, made fun of me and said, Victor, why don't you do that? That's the way to get subscribers. Knowing, of course, that I do not have the muscle and the 6-pack that Regan has. But I noticed that I noticed on Patreon, if you follow Patreon, Grace and Ryosuke, Texan in Tokyo on Patreon, they uploaded some pictures just 2 days ago. You follow them, don't you?
Yeah.
So, did you see Ryosuke's pictures?
Well, I just got back.
And Bill, he's got his shirt off in Hawaii right now, and the guy's got hot muscles. I mean, six-pack stuff, you know. The guy looks great.
Yeah.
They should definitely push that. Exploit that man's body. I mean, we're always exploiting women's bodies, but do I sound really gay right now? I'm not attempting.
Yeah, you do.
I know a little bit. That's all right. I'm okay with it.
That's right.
That's where you get subs, you know. Ryosuke is in great shape. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah. Well, I can
used to be
see
a boxer. Really?
Boxer?
Someone said he used to be a boxer.
I'm looking for. I see they have videos posted. Were these on photos or in videos?
There's a photo of him on the beach with 3 other guys. I think just random guys.
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. I've got her on a playlist of one of my favorite Twitter lists, actually. So I'm trying to find the picture, but I can't find it. Well, this is only going back one day.
I think I'm probably stronger than Ryosuke, but I don't have that physique.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks great. He's a beautiful young man. And the guy, he's ripped.
Yeah.
YouTuber is backing me up on this. I never know. I'm just surprised. I never noticed. I thought he was just a skinny little dude, but no, he's ripped.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
You've gotten in pretty good shape too. You're doing kickboxing, right?
I have, but Malaysia put me back into the dead bod, which is okay.
What is there to eat in Malaysia? What do you eat there? What do you got?
Everything in Malaysia is awesome. Everything. I mean, yeah, it's basically like, for me, what I love is the peanut sauce and the chicken and cucumber and stuff, and the satay and stuff like that. But then you've got, the roti, the spicy sort of. I love the Muslim food, the really deep fried spicy chicken.
That's called Muslim food?
Well, generally speaking, Muslim food is either lamb or chicken. They don't have pork, and because there are lots of Indian extraction people, they don't have a lot of beef. So just
you prefer PDR's body, I've been told.
Sorry?
I've been told in the comments that you prefer PDR's body.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a big fan of PDR. I've never seen his body, but I'm sure if I like him, it must be awesome. So, yeah, I mean, he's got Kiwis chasing him everywhere.
He's got what? Kiwis?
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy. I'm seriously, I'm looking for these abs, for these rock hard abs, and I
they're on Patreon, on the Patreon link.
Oh, where? Oh, so it's not on Twitter.
No, it's on the Patreon.
Oh, so I'm wasting my time. Okay.
I'm a Patreon supporter. Are you a Patreon supporter?
I am, but I don't go onto the site ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just pay the weekly. You know what? Am I for them or not? I am for you, and I am for Ami Yamato. I might not be for them, actually, but yeah.
Well, the money on YouTube, the AdSense, has dropped 50% in the last 6 years. So
yeah.
So people like Grace and she wasn't here 6 years ago, but the money's way down, and so people like Rachel and June who do Patreon as well, Tex and Tokyo who do Patreon, it really helps them out. And Chris I got to tell you, Chris is thinking about jumping in too, because he's full-time YouTubing, and it's just not, it doesn't pay as well as you'd think,
Yeah.
People are really confused about what YouTube pays. People think you get paid for subscribers, for example.
Well, yeah. No, if anything, it's views, and frankly, it's not even that much in the way of views anymore. I think it's going to come down to being endorsements and other sort of stuff. Although YouTube Red is going to be super interesting, I think, when it.
I got my first YouTube Red money last month.
Oh, so you mean from Americans who are subscribers to YouTube Red who watch you?
No, if you go onto your analytics, I'll guide you. You probably have some too, but I didn't. Chris abroad in Japan.
Yeah,
he guided me through it. I didn't know I was getting it, but if you go to your channel,
I would love to find out that I'm getting it.
You're probably getting it. Go to your channel. Go to analytics. For some reason, this is not. There we go. I'll guide you through right now. Go to your analytics.
A minute. Analytics.
Okay, I'm getting in there too. Oh, by the way, an old YouTuber is back. A woman who hasn't posted for 3 years. I'll tell you about her in a minute. Remind me. Go to your analytics and then go to, I believe, just a second. I'm waiting for this load. I believe it's transaction revenue.
Transaction revenue.
No, it isn't that. Never mind. It's revenue. Just revenue.
Revenue.
Yeah, revenue. So for YouTube, I got $26.
I got $4.11. Yay, yay!
So that's your That's your YouTube Reds revenue. So that's all the porn that you put out.
But well, for the volume that I put out, it's not much back, but it's still that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So YouTube Red is working. I don't know if that's good or bad. An old YouTuber named Kodama.
Yeah, I remember.
A lovely British woman, really, really nice girl. Her name is Claire. And she came back after 3 years of being absent. Thanks to the Ryan Boundless controversy. She was so annoyed by him. And she saw my video.
My theory on Ryan Boundless, by the way, is I think the guy is an enormous troll. And
he's a good troll. I would agree with you, except if that's true, and that's the reason I made my videos. If that's were really true, why did he erase the Ado comment?
I think Ado found a button, which Ado's a very smart guy. I think he did that, but no, I still think fundamentally all his videos are taking the piss, actually. So I don't get. I mean, I still love his starvation on Japanese sandwiches video, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, I don't need to spend many minutes of my life watching his videos. But what little I've seen, I actually thought, here's a guy having a lot of fun. He's got a huge audience of angry people. I mean, let's face it.
That's important to say. Huge audience of angry people.
Right. Right. So
it's amazing how popular and it's a little bit depressing how popular negativity is.
Well, that's right. So just imagine for a minute that you will like Quantum Leap. You remember the TV show Quantum Leap, where you're like suddenly zapping it. So imagine if you suddenly zapped into like Donald Trump's body, and you're at a rally and you're surrounded by thousands of angry, crazy people, and you can say anything that you like. I mean, that's the situation that Ryan Boundless is in on YouTube. And so you start complaining about the sandwiches being too small, or you start complaining about some person who talked to you just because you're white or something. And everyone gets angry with you. That'll be super fun. I would play that for everything. I would get angry at anything that I could imagine.
You're completely right. And so when you go to a comedy show where everyone has paid for comedy, everyone's prepared for comedy, people are waiting to laugh. So they're really susceptible, or they're in the right mood.
Yeah,
they're there for that reason, right?
Yeah.
So the same thing with the Trump rally. I think the people come there to bitch about something. So whatever you want to complain about, they're like, yeah. And I think when you go to a Ryan Boundless video, what?
Potholes. I was just throwing that out there. Yeah, sorry.
Obama sucks with potholes. He's a terrible person. He can't keep our streets.
Our infrastructure. Put the potholes in himself just to aggravate them. That's right.
But it's true. I mean, they just, and I think now that you mention that, I think a lot of the Republican Party works that way, or not even the Republican, any party.
Democrats do as well.
Democrats as well. Yeah, of course. I correct myself immediately, but you just mentioned the one thing that you think everyone's going to agree with.
No, no,
and they do.
Oh yeah.
For example, that the Republicans now are complaining about Obamacare.
Yeah.
Right, they don't want people to have health care. I don't understand. What's their alternative?
Well, they just don't want death panels deciding. They don't want Obama to decide who's going to get the drugs to save their lives and who's going to die. They don't want these death panels that are part of Obamacare.
Which of course, has nothing to do with Obamacare.
So yeah, it's people are stupid, and don't presume otherwise.
Do you keep up with New Zealand politics?
Such as it is, I kind of do. I check in with the New Zealand newspaper. We are actually having a referendum at the moment.
So you have a prime minister, I imagine. You don't have a president, do you?
No, we have a queen and the governor general.
You have a queen?
Yeah, we've got a queen.
You have your own queen?
Well, technically, our queen is the same queen as like 50 other countries.
So yeah. Okay.
And she doesn't ever remember that she's actually our queen as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she would support the other team most of the time in sporting events. But we keep her as our queen because we're stupid.
Okay, so who's your leader right now?
It's John Key. He's an ex-Goldman Sachs CEO.
Oh, really?
He's quite likable, actually. He's doing pretty well, except everyone's like hating him at the moment for trying to change the flag.
Oh, the flag. What happened? What happened to the flag?
They're having a month-long referendum about it. I'm going to vote to change it, but everyone in New Zealand just doesn't want to spend $27 million on changing it, and they're going to vote against it because they don't want to spend the money that's been spent. Which I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. Just people are stupid. But you have to understand, New Zealand is a country with the least imaginative people in the entire world.
Really? I always thought you guys were pretty funky.
No, we're not. We got to the country. We couldn't think of a name for it, so we named it after the most boring island in Denmark, and just put new on the front. There was like 2 islands, and they just called the North Island, and the South Island, we actually formally called it the South Island. And the West Coast, we just called the West Coast, and the East Coast, we just called the East Coast, and the Northern Province, we call Northland, and the Southern Province, we call Southland. It's just the most boring. Seriously, the only flag that the whole country would agree to would be a flag with just the words flag written on it. I'm serious, dude. Like, they're angry at taking the Union Jack off. We're going to have the sorry, you know what? I just realized I said Jack off, which is funny, but that's what they don't want to take it off the flag. We're going to have the Union.
You're against jacking off, I say.
No, well, I'm all for taking the jack off.
Mm-hmm.
I want to replace it with the silver fern and get rid of it. We're going to have, Britain's flag longer than Britain's going to have it, and it's because we're idiots. But yes, that's New Zealand politics at the moment.
But you don't have any crazy. Do you have any crazy Trump-like characters?
It's pretty hard to be someone like Trump in New Zealand because everyone knows you from all their life. Yeah, we're educated, and it's pretty hard to just be obnoxious or stand out too much. That's why I had to leave. By New Zealand standards, I'm Trump. I mean, I got bigger hands, but I'm obnoxious and I talk too much by Kiwi standards.
All right.
So yeah, no, we don't have anyone like that. In Australia, everyone is like that, right? But in New Zealand, no. Dude,
let's ask our audience questions today.
Okay. Are you okay? You did mention that you were in excruciating pain, and you need to.
Well, we'll wrap up at midnight. How about that?
Okay. Well, it's a normal length, so that's good. Okay. Question.
You're right. You're right.
Ask us anything.
So, who are you guys watching now? There's a new YouTuber that just came back, and she's been dead her channel's been dead for 3 years. Her name is Kodama, and her name is Claire, and she made a video about Ryan Balance, and her video quality is very, very good. She's got a beautiful SLR. And everything's out of focus in the background, and she's a really pretty girl on top of it, so that you guys will like her, because you guys are shallow motherfuckers. No, just kidding. But go check her out. But who are you guys watching? That's my question. And who do you suggest? And Hiko, do you have anyone?
Don't take that as a cue to change.
Hiko, the woman that you're doing. I'm saying you're doing the
woman that I'm doing.
Business
I would love to know who
videos?
that is. Sorry.
Business in Japan videos. Does she have her own channel?
She doesn't. Rochelle Kopp does videos.
Yeah, Rochelle.
But we will be doing a new series at the start of April, and I'm actually right after this going to go back. Well, I'm probably not actually. I'm trying to edit a special episode on office romance in Japan at the moment.
Ooh, with Rochelle.
Yeah, which we recorded. I lost all the data from the main camera, so I only have the second camera, the zoom-in camera on her, so I won't be featuring in the video, but I'm trying to edit it together because it's a good video, actually. It's a good conversation.
Simon and Martha, is that the new Korean vloggers who've come to Japan?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty right.
I know they're good friends with Rachel and June, but I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know that channel, really. I've heard of them. Let me see. It's called Simon and Martha. They're huge. They're trying to. Oh, they're huge. Yeah. 2 days ago, 8,000 views 2 days ago.
Light in Japan has a question. Have we learned anything in the last year from other J vloggers?
Yeah, I'm sure we have. I mean,
I feel like I'm too old to learn anymore. I don't know.
I often see your vlogs and they inspire me to make a J News type of video.
What?
Your video is good for that. I'm not sure if that's learning something. It's more of a pointing your finger at.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
did you know? Here, how about this, Hiko? Did you know that your health insurance is not your national health insurance rate varies from city to city?
Yes, I am aware of that, actually, now that you mention it. Because when you have kids, you become aware of that when you have kids.
Oh, okay.
Because depending on where you live around Tokyo, some suburbs you have complete free healthcare for kids until they're like 16, and some you have to pay for the kids. And that
really? Oh, I didn't know that. That is interesting. Huh?
How is it in Nagoya? Do you have to pay or anything, or is it all free?
As far as I know, my wife and my son, who don't work, of course. My son, I'm trying to get him to make shoes in a factory, but he's not very good. Yeah, as far as I know, I'm the only one paying health insurance right now, and they're under my health insurance. I've got national health insurance. Okay, did you know that the national health insurance has a cap?
A cap?
Yes.
I did not know.
It's based on your tax rate, but there's a cap.
Okay.
And the cap is 500,000 yen a year. But give or take a few yen, depending on what city you're living in.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's cool.
Oh, there. I learned you something. Okay, you learned me something now.
I learned you something. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I don't know. I'm empty. I got nothing.
I'm sure you have lots of information to pass on. But yeah, here's the thing. I learn stuff all the time that I didn't know.
Yeah, but YouTubing wise, I don't know. I must admit, I've kind of plateaued a bit. I've got a great routine that I like doing. I like adding stuff in with the music and stuff like that. But I haven't really done, I wish I had more time to do more. And I love watching what other people do. But,
I have never run a dwarf brothel, but I do know.
That's what you say. But if Behringer says, I'm going to go with Behringer on this one.
Behringer, unless you're a dwarf, and then if I owe you money, then we should talk privately. But I do know one of the comedians in my Nagoya comedy group is actually into dwarf women, dwarf porn. There's apparently a big market for it. I did not know that until I met him. He actually knows quite a few dwarf porn actresses personally. Okay, Light in Japan says, have you, to both of us, have you ever done jobs in Japan other than teaching? I've run a bar. I've been yes, I have. I've worked in I did a salaryman job for a while.
Yeah.
Working in an office. What else have I done?
I was a spy.
No,
I wasn't. I'm not allowed to say. I don't know. I have done IT in the past. I've done it, as I think.
When you say I've done IT, what does that mean?
That means I sat in front of a computer and programmed stuff. I used to do that. I've also been an environmental policy consultant. I've been a lawyer. I've done all sorts. I like to say that I am Oprah. I'm every woman.
I'm every woman?
Yeah, it's all in me.
Well, of course, we're YouTubers.
Well, that's right. See, we've done it all. There's nothing left.
Okay, what were you doing on 311? Someone is asking Clayton.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I was at work on the 29th floor.
It was about 2 p.m., right? It
was 2:46.
2:46, right.
And I'd taken the morning off because my son was sick, and so I just got in the office in the afternoon, and huge shake. It was you would have felt it pretty, like as a decent tremor even in Nagoya, right?
Well, we felt it. I was on the 10th floor, and the whole building was shaking, and everyone evacuated the building.
Well, I mean, a 4 is a scary quake, actually. So
I grabbed the dog, and I pushed over my coworker, and get out of the way! And I grabbed Maggie and ran down the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still a little bit pissed off that I helped the dog rather than her, but.
Well, I guess you find out what people really think at moments like that.
But she probably would have grabbed the dog too, and not helped me. So.
Yeah, and by the way, Phoenix, I can tell you, if I was ever spying on sheep, I can assure you I would never be spying on Australian sheep. They're just not up to the quality and the standards that we adhere to in New Zealand. No, but I was in the office, and it was kind of chaotic. In Tokyo, we had it was a 5+, which is
it must have been much stronger in Tokyo.
And it's kind of funny, so we've got these international, legal meetings happening in these offices nearby, and everyone's come out of these kind of, high negotiation sort of things, and they're confused as to whether to keep going and go back in and keep working, but all the while they were like crazy aftershocks every 5 minutes, and we're all sort of following the internet. All the phone lines went down. The landlines.
That's right. You couldn't call anybody because the K-types were all over. They're maxed out, right?
Everything was maxed out, but the internet was working, so I could contact through email, through Gmail, and through Twitter faster than I could do the other stuff. And it wasn't long. We were sitting at work trying to figure out, is it now the right time to go downstairs? Is it safe? And that's when we saw the live video feeds of all the tsunamis and stuff like that, which was, it was a pretty harrowing afternoon.
That must have been scary as hell.
But that's right. But you were there as well. You were a bit further away, but
I can't imagine what it was like for you because our whole building was shaking.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, they evacuated the whole building. We only have 14 stories in the building I'm in. So
yeah, no, it was crazy where it was. It was like being on a boat. I mean, they talked about how it was these really low frequency waves that just caused these huge swaying of buildings. It was crazy, But yeah, that was a strange day, and the days that followed, of course.
Oh yeah, well, and it's they still have like 2,500 people are still missing.
Yeah.
The total of almost 20,000 people, right?
And Archie is commenting that if I'm Oprah, then everybody should be getting cars.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I'm a slightly different version of Oprah that doesn't give away cars, I guess.
He's a white, skinny.
I'm a white, skinny Oprah. You see, that's right. The white, skinny version of Oprah can't give away cars. I'm sorry about that.
Well, what else is happening out there in the world? So Simon and Martina are new to the J-vlogging community, though they're already huge because they're bringing over an audience from Korea.
안녕하세요.
Huh?
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. Yes.
감사합니다.
And if you check out their tags, it's Korean food, South Korea, food, travel, Asia, Tokyo, Japan.
Yeah.
So they just, I guess I'll subscribe to them. They've only got 987,000 subscribers. So.
Charity, what little we can do to help, I suppose.
Wow, they've got almost 1 million subscribers.
Almost a million.
And they've got 279 million views. So they're, about 50 times more than I do. That's amazing. That's great. So they're new J vloggers. People have asked me for my impression of them. I don't know. I have never seen them before. I know they exist, but
I've seen them. They're it's good stuff. They're very millennial.
Yeah, I tend to watch people that nobody watches because I think they're the people who need to be watched. I always feel like
you're worried that they might start harming themselves or something.
No, you want to give the view to someone who's new, starting out, and encourage them, right?
That is true. That is what I tried to do as well. Although lately I've been failing at watching anybody. Yeah,
it's hard. And now that I'm like you and I have a kid, it's like, oh my God, the kid's starting to walk around and.
Waito-san, welcome. Glad that you made the live stream.
Say again?
Waito-san is very happy that they made the live stream. So,
oh, really?
Yes. Look at that, Wildfire 777. You're at Osaka Station when you got to know the earthquake. I guess you might have felt it there then. Yeah. Hey, Phoenix, thanks for using the music, by the way, as well.
Oh, Phoenix is using your music. That's good.
Yeah. Although, indeed, he does always use it, but always appreciate it.
Cool. So what else is going on? We got the Hanami coming up on the 2nd
April. 2nd of April.
That is very important, guys. If you guys are going to be in Tokyo,
El Nino,
Yoyogi Park,
global warming,
please join us. Come meet us.
It could be over by the time we do it. They keep revising the forecast like ahead lately. It's going now. It's going to be like a week earlier than originally.
Oh, really?
So it could be kind of over-ish by the time we do it. But, it's okay. It's all good.
Well, I've already I took the time off, so.
Well, Clayton M got stuck on a train, had to walk home 18 kilometers, which I guess 18 Ks that would take.
So did 11 colors. I think he tweeted the whole thing.
Yeah, let's see, 18 Ks. So that would be about, I would say about 5 Ks an hour, 6 Ks an hour. That'd be about a good 3-hour walk there, wouldn't it? I know people had to walk like 15 hours. Fortunately, I only had 1 hour. I was not that far away, but yeah, that sucks, man, Clayton.
So, yeah. Hiko, you've dropped a bit of weight as well, right?
Yeah, but, a bit of the kicking the punch and elbow in the face and stuff, yeah.
He's doing kickboxing, and what do you weigh now?
Well, thanks to Malaysia, I'm back up to 84, but I was about 82.
82. So that's great. 82 is really good shape. I was 98, 97 kilograms. Now I'm 89, 90.
That's pretty good.
I've dropped about 7 or 8 kilograms in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
I'm feeling good, but I could probably go another 8.
Yeah, you should probably be around the same as me. We're about the same height. So yeah.
Well, you're a bit taller. If I got down to 82, I'd be pretty happy, I think. You're 82.
Yeah.
But once you hit 40, you'll realize. Have you ever hit 40 yet?
I've hit 40. I've hit 40. Yes.
So well, then your body starts falling apart at about 40. So.
Yeah, things are like dropping off. Yeah.
You're like, is that my dick on the ground over there? Oh shit.
Could be. Could be.
Let me pick that up.
See, Phoenix 787, he's 181 centimeters and 70 kilograms. And the even more alarming thing is that like 30 of those kilograms are from hair.
If Phoenix got a haircut, he'd lose half his body weight.
He would actually. They would put him on a weight watch.
All right. We should wrap up though. It's almost midnight now, and no interesting questions. So we're gonna play
nothing.
The audience.
It's just been. No, I'm pretty tired as well.
We'll have a couple more shots. You know, when you're in pain, drinking whiskey doesn't help. Like you just don't feel anything. I'm just in pain. I don't feel drunker. I just feel like I'm in pain.
Yeah. So the painkillers and alcohol thing, it doesn't work. It's all a lie.
I took painkillers as well, but
yeah,
probably not a good idea. But whatever.
Oh well, it's what it is. We'll hopefully have a guest and be a little bit better prepared next week. We had to scramble a bit this week just because
I'd love to have Ren back on.
I'd love to get Ren on. Yeah.
Ren, Milk Jam Juice. She's funny. She's smart. She's cool. And she's a bit younger, so she's got her ear to the ground on a lot of things that, you know. And also, she's single, which helps out.
Is she single?
But she's not married.
No, that doesn't mean single, though. That's a different thing. But yeah.
Well, but when you're not married and you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you can still go out more. Okay, she doesn't have a kid. How about that?
Ah, White-O-san has an excellent question. That I don't have the answer to, but it frustrates me as well. Maybe, okay, this is for you.
Why is there only ham and no other loose lunch meats in Japan? I don't know.
To read out the question is people won't know what it was. Why is all the loose cut meat? Why is there no like sliced turkey or sliced chicken? Why is it all only sliced ham or sliced pork? That's a good question because I really miss when I go back to Australia. I love getting sliced turkey.
I don't know.
And it doesn't make sense, and it makes me angry. Not as angry as the lack of butter, but pretty close. It's like a third or fourth.
Fallout Pictures is offering to send me Tennessee whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Well, it'll
Tennessee whiskey.
Make you drunk and angry and Republican.
Please email me at askgimmeabreakman@gmail.com. By the way, I made a new email called Ask Gimme a Breakman because it's easier to listen to.
That's really wrong. But
do you get questions? I'm sure you get questions.
Yeah.
You don't make videos about them. You just ignore them. What do you answer them?
I just cry by myself on the toilet.
Why are all cheese in Japan processed? Well, if you go to Costco, you can find the other cheeses.
There's actually Japan has a lot of fresh cheeses as well. There's a lot of it depends on where you live. Maybe some supermarkets only have all the processed stuff. You can't import processed cheeses in Japan. You can only import fresh cheeses. So if you can go to a place where you can buy like imported cheese, it's all like got a super short expiry date. But you can actually get a lot of natural cheeses that way. But I
didn't know that. Why is it? There's a rule about that. Why?
Yeah, there is. That's why I can't buy the New Zealand cheese that I want. It's because it's actually restricted here. But you can. I've
never seen Peruvian cheese. The Peruvian cheese is so amazing, but
I believe that actually. I'm a big fan of like goat cheese and feta cheese and stuff.
Yeah. The Peruvian cheese is like that, right?
Yeah.
Big white. It looks like a big old cheesecake.
I would dig that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you know about that.
Yeah, well, dude, I've been through South America.
You used to date Peruvian women. What's it?
No, Brazilian, but yeah.
That's a better choice.
It is. Lovely people, the Peruvians.
Here's the weird thing about me. I've never found a Peruvian woman attractive. I don't know why. And my sister's very pretty, and my mom's, very attractive as well, but not, of course, in a romantic way. But I've never found other Peruvian women attractive.
You know what? It's funny that you say that. I agree, but I have met Peruvian dudes who I think are quite good-looking men. Quite.
Besides me, you mean?
Well, besides you. Well, I mean, actually, I wasn't even thinking of you when I said that. But
really?
But I'm just thinking, I mean, like Peruvian dudes, like that's a good-looking dude. Like that's a cool dude. Looks like a military, clean-cut kind of, But yeah, I'm just thinking, I've met Peruvian people, but that I thought, well, that's a good-looking dude, but not women.
Oh, I have to shout out someone. I don't know. I forgot his name, but I've got someone.
Sorry.
It's connected. It's connected. So Peruvian, so I'm Peruvian. Okay, I'm Peruvian American.
Yeah, well, American.
And I got someone on my channel. What's his name? Just a minute. Let's see if I remember. I don't remember, but he's a hater. But he always comments about me and burritos.
Oh yeah, because of course Peru is famous for its burritos. Yes.
Yeah. So he says the comment was, Victor, if you deliver a burrito late, cold, do your customers get angry? Yeah. And the funny thing is, and I swear to God, this is true. I don't know what a burrito is.
Oh come on!
I know what a taco is. And I kind of know but what's the difference between a burrito and an enchilada? Like, I don't even know. So the funny thing about the comment is that the guy who wrote the comment probably knows what a burrito is better than I do.
Yeah, well, the truth is, yeah. I mean, you say enchilada, and I like the
I don't know what the difference is between a burrito and enchilada. I know what a taco is. I know what a taco is. That's it. Everything else I don't know.
There was a restaurant in Tokyo called Chimichangas, and I said, "Give me a chimichanga," because it just sounds cool. And
I think that's an enchilada. I'll guess. I have no idea.
Okay, well, to me, yeah, they do all look the same. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know. So it's just funny that he's trying to troll me with some food product that I honestly don't even know, because we don't eat them. We don't eat them. I'm sure we have them in Peru. I just probably called something else, or.
And that reminds me.
I never paid attention. I don't pay attention to food names anyway. So.
That reminds me when I first got trolled by someone calling me a weeaboo. Mm-hmm. And I had no idea what a weeaboo was, And the fact is, the only people who knew what the term weeaboo meant were weeaboo people who were using it to troll people. I had no idea what it was. There's a
name out there called a cuck. Have you heard this word?
Nope.
It's apparently a new insult. It's CUCK.
Okay, what does that mean?
I don't know, but I've been called it once, and then I saw it somewhere else someone else getting called that. I don't really know what it is yet, but. Apparently, it's an insult. Has anyone heard of cuck yet? C-U-C-K? Anyone?
C-U-C-K. Cuck. Here it is, Urban Dictionary. Know your meme. It's also a meme. To make your spouse cuckold. I want to get through. Right.
Someone whose wife is cheating on them? Yeah, Phoenix says it's used by social justice warriors.
Okay. I'm not exactly clear on.
YouTuber thinks it's another way to say cock.
But cuckold, but I don't know what cuckold is.
Cuckold is when your wife is cheating on you. It's a Shakespearean expression.
Okay, well that's what it means.
Really?
It means that your wife is cheating on you.
So someone said you are the dictionary definition of a cuck.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, now I can finally, months later, I will try to feel insulted.
That insult drops. There you go. It's like a
wow, I'm really angry now. My wife must
do a rhyme down this view.
all while I'm at work and she's taking care of the baby. Somehow she squeezes in a love affair. Okay. All right. Anyway. So next week, we don't have a guest yet, but we'll try to find someone.
We will do that.
All right. And hopefully Tuesday I'm going to go. So Tuesday I'm going to the dentist, and the guy said, "Be sure you're not doing anything afterwards because we're gonna use masui."
Okay.
And we're gonna have to pull the tooth or do something, but it's gonna be painful. He said.
Yeah. By the way, they will not be using a masseuse. Masui is anesthetic. They will be pumping him full of
anesthesia.
Even more.
Who was the last? You probably know Princess Anesthesia. She was the last ruler of Russia before they went communist.
Sorry, who was the last ruler of Russia?
Before they went communist, I was Princess Anesthesia.
Anesthesia.
Do you know where that joke comes from? That's from Titanic, actually. In the beginning of Titanic, one of the dumb guys says, I think it's like Princess Anesthesia. And he doesn't say Anastasia, but nobody understands it because it's so quick. It's a really quick joke.
That joke belonged on the Titanic. That's all I can say.
Good point. All right, there you go. There's a little movie trivia for you. A joke that no one got that was on the Titanic. Now you can go back and watch it. It's in the first 10 minutes. All right.
Very good. Okay, well, it's been an exciting show. It's been a short. In the end of the day, it was not a short and exciting show as I indicated it might be.
Knob Creek helped me get through it. Thank you, Knob Creek.
Is that really Knob Creek?
We really got to contact this company to sponsor our shows.
I'm sorry. Is that really say Knob Creek?
Oh yeah. Knob Creek. Yeah.
Is that from Australia?
No, it's from Tennessee. And check this out. Look what this says. Can you read this? Can you read that?
Wait a minute. Sorry, let me put you on the big screen there. What's that? So give me a breakdown from Yuichi Tuber. There you go, Knob Creek. Wow.
Yeah. Yuichi Tuber gave me this special bottle he's been holding on to forever.
Yeah.
Knob Creek. And this one I'm holding on to. I don't want to open it yet.
I'm guessing that it doesn't have the connotations in Tennessee that it does in my quarter of the world.
Well, Yuichi Tuber gave it to me, so I'm thinking he wants to give me his knob. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think it's a code message, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see about that.
It's all good. It's all good. Well, drink the bottle first and then find out.
But anyway, cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Okay, peace, everybody. And that is the other meaning of it, of course, Mackie Tube. Yes, come back next week where we will be more exciting.
On my channel, Gimmeabreakman.
Yeah, it's always more exciting on Victor's channel. Thank you for joining us, and check out Tokyo Tonight tomorrow night, and check out Victor's videos all week, and check out his Ryan Boundless video, which I plan to do after this myself.
Yeah, check it out. It's actually not a bad video. It's yeah, I think I did a pretty good job of presenting I turned it into a teaching moment, I like to think.
Yeah, a learning moment.
Read the comments, are hilarious. There's some people who just go crazy and they don't have anything relevant to say.
Yeah.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Cool. Peace.
Good night. Peace out.